said again, it's
Okay.
a diamond out there, man.
Let me ask you this, and we're gonna get to the next video. Lois, I met you at a club. We're talking. You're interested in me. Lois, I got a woman, baby. You know, I'm married. Everything's good at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Personally, I wouldn't want to be with you.
I mean, but let's play this out for the audience out there. Can we get together?
No.
Why?
Because you just told me
Man,
you
wouldn't
already
be
have
sitting here,
somebody.
baby. You wouldn't be sitting here if you want to talk to me.
But I came over here because you're attractive. Okay. But now that I know
Well, I
that
could
you
be
have
more than
somebody else,
attractive.
I'm gone.
You gone?
Mm-hmm.
So it's as easy as that.
It's as easy as that. Just say no,
Okay.
basically.
Just say no. Okay, we need to encourage our kids to what?
Just say no.
Just say no.
Okay, I like that. Cool. What we're going to do, we're going to see the next video, and we'll be back after this break. Check out the video, and we'll be back to discuss it. Peggy Scott, song called Bill. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, it's been great, but the time has come for me to move on. Now, just in case any of you ladies out there find yourself in a peculiar situation, I want to leave this with you, the bomb.
All of you ladies out there, turn up your radio. Girls, I'm about to tell you something you may want to know. You know things, they're not always what they appear to be. And I don't want to happen to you what happened to me. Listen, there are no words that can describe what I felt inside when I found out the man I loved another guy. We were at a party, oh, to have a little fun. But when I looked around, my man was missing. I walked outside, I couldn't believe my eyes. He was in Bill's arms, breathing hard and French kissing. I was ready for Mary, Susan, Helen, and Jane. When all the time it was Bill that was sleeping with my man. Yeah, Bill has been to my house 1,000 times. He and my man would go camping and fishing. Oh, I tell you, it never crossed my mind. Bill was a friend, and he was God uncle to my only son. Now it looks like Uncle Billy wants to be his stepmom. See, I was ready for Mary. I was ready for Jane. How do a woman compete with a man for another man? I asked my man, why didn't you tell me that you were gay when you knew I built my world around you? And here's what he had to say. I knew I had those feelings, and I didn't want it to be. See, I thought about being with you, girl, I thought it would change me. As tears came to my eyes, he says, I'm sorry I hurt you so, but I gotta pack, Bill's waiting for me, and oh girl, I've got to go. I was ready for Barbara, Kim, Betty, and Jane. When all the time it was me, he was sleeping with my man. I don't feel ashamed that thought he was a king. He told me before he left, he says, I know you're hurt. Ooh, and I know you're mad.
Welcome back. We just watched a very powerful video called Bill. You guys give me your interpretation of the video.
Wow, that was real. That was really real. I mean, that's happening way too much in all communities. I mean, it really has to stop. We have to be honest with each other, and that's what's happening. Nobody's being honest. I mean, Bill obviously, well, not Bill, but the woman's husband obviously had feelings for other men, and he should have been honest about that with his wife or girlfriend or whatever she was. Because that just leads to HIV infection. I mean, he's obviously out there having sex with men and not telling her. He's probably not using any condoms when he's with her. And if he's infected, he's putting her at risk.
Okay, Big D, your feelings?
I don't like it, to be honest about it. He needs to be honest with himself. And like Laura says, I will, echo what she's saying, is that he is putting his wife at risk because, they're supposed to be in a monogamous relationship. So if he's gay, then he should have got with another gay person. I don't like it, man, and it's dangerous.
Okay, I guess, Lois, at the clinic, what are you seeing as far as these type of situations? Men who sleep with men who sleep with women?
Mm-hmm. It happens every day. It happens all the time. I mean, I actually witnessed it, kind of. I mean, when I was doing outreach, I was walking past a gay bar, and there were two men kissing in a doorway. And one of the guys looked up just as I walked past, and I recognized him as a friend's husband. And it's just so real. That happens so much.
Okay, I guess for the women in these relationships, what can you say to them?
Well, it's hard. I mean, they have to be able to talk to their husband if they suspect anything. I mean, that's the problem. They probably don't even know. And there just needs to be more communication.
Mm-hmm. And I guess, too, I'm just going to throw this question out here. It seems like the husband didn't know.
Well, I think he knew.
Oh, he knew.
He had to know what feelings he had.
Right,
he just
he knew.
wanted to be with,
Right.
he wanted, I guess it's because of the taboos about being gay.
Right.
He didn't want to admit to the world that he was gay. So he just tried it with a woman to see if he, could change or whatever. But his feelings were too strong the other way, and he just couldn't.
Or change himself.
But he should have told his wife that.
Okay, what about this, though? What about the people who are involved in a male-female relationships, but they step out of that just for social recreation, whatever they want to call it, something on the side, and they come back?
You know what else? Can I say this?
Say whatever you want to say, Big D.
Anytime somebody step outside, you call it social recreation, they're going to do it for the rest of their lives. Okay? That's just how it is. Nobody just say, well, I just felt like I just want to be with a guy tonight, and I'll go ahead and do it.
But I'm just saying, let's take for instance, you got young people out there who may be involved in some street stuff.
Okay.
Say they're selling blowjobs and stuff like that. Then they go back to their girlfriends. They don't consider themselves gay.
Right.
They consider themselves hustlers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So help me out here.
They could be bringing back gonorrhea. They could be bringing back syphilis. They could be bringing back HIV. They could be bringing back maybe full-blown AIDS. Whatever they go out there and do to try to get their money instead of trying to get a job, a real job, 9 to 5, that they can pay taxes. They go out there and do it, what we call it, the underground. So once they get infected, man, they go back and give it to their sweetheart. And then, before you know it, she's infected. In some cases, and I know a case that had happened, people start blaming each other.
Okay, I guess my last question to you guys is about the woman in this piece. Because they always think about her. Mm-hmm. Because she expected something, but she expected other women.
Right.
So I guess my question is, how honest was she to herself?
Right.
And what should she have been doing?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do when you expect your spouse or mate cheating on you?
She should have she could have confronted him about that. Maybe he had been staying out late, or maybe he was obviously doing something that made her realize that something else was going on, but she just never expected it to be a man. But she should have talked to him about it and said, I think something's up, we need to talk.
Something else. People they can try to keep the stuff in the closet, but being honest with you, they're going to act it out. Whatever guilt that they're dealing with, if they really care about that person, they're going to tell on their own self. Eventually, it will come out.